Hello, foreigners. Welcome to NMB 48 Takoyaki Party, the podcast about NMB 48. My name is Matt, and I'm joined by Jeff.
What's up? Just got back from a B2 show.
The number one B2 fan on this podcast.
Yes.
He's been to every B2 show for the last half year.
I mean,
I've only gone to 2.
I mean, I actually went to the theater 4 straight weekends. B2, M, B2, M, and B2. Plus the another special thing we'll talk about later.
But no team in.
No, because they won't let me win when Yayoi performs.
But it has Mighty and Uka and Yumin.
Not enough.
Kojima.
And Kojiri.
It has all danceable. It has literally all danceable there.
Except Chihi.
It has the best members of danceable there.
No, it doesn't. Anyway.
You're also joined by Arda.
Hello. Been grinding Splatfest in Splatoon lately.
Yeah, are you already was it king level or champion level?
Yeah, I'm already ruler +1 for English version.
Okay, because I meant because I think we both picked the same team. We picked Fun.
Yeah, Team Fun.
He goes Fan, Find, Defender, and I think Champion maybe, and then I think there might be one more above that.
Mm-hmm.
But you need 999 or whatever to get to.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good, I guess. I got to a point where I got 5 wins in a row, and then it did 100 times battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then team was fucking hella sweaty, and they ended up just spamming Tenta missiles nonstop. It was really annoying. But I want to get my catalog level to level 98, cause then you get the dab.
Yeah, that's also my goal. To get the dab pose.
Yeah. So I guess Splatoon 3 just came out a week ago, 2 weeks ago now. Seems like all the members are also playing it as well, but they have not done any streams or shows about it. I don't know, we'll probably talk about it when we get to the Hanashikai with them. Also, yeah, you may notice that Ryan is not with us. He's on assignment. He's on a secret mission to the Eurozone. So, we'll be talking about a lot of things that he got wrong from the last episode, and he won't be here to defend it or hear it. So we'll start things off with some Sukida Mushi kind of promotional stuff, because that single finally came out. So this was like a week before it came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Uta Con performance.
Yeah, so Uta Con is a big music show every year on NHK, the national broadcaster in Japan. And I think last year NMB also performed on it.
Yeah, I keep on mixing that up with Osaka Melody.
Yeah, but Uta Con is
or Songs of Osaka or whatever.
Well, Uta Con we actually get to perform our song. Lately in Osaka Melody, they just cover some old Osaka song.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this was, I guess they did Sukida Mushi there, and it had a live band. They did not have a banjo there, but there's still definitely a banjo in the instrumental somehow, electronic or what otherwise.
Yeah.
Even Jeff will admit it now.
Needs more banjo.
Along
with more cowbell.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so this was the first live performance of Sukida Mushi on TV, and then the whole Senbatsu was there except for Zion because of the time limitation for junior high school students. So she was replaced by Sakatan.
But it wasn't live, was it?
It was.
It was live. Okay. I thought it was pre-recorded at least that second. But they had to follow up. They had a really tough act to follow though, because just before there was some woman who's saying "Holding Out for a Hero" in Japanese, the Shrek 2 song. Still feeling the song. I still like the song after a month or so of hearing it.
I mean, online I saw on Matome and on Twitter and stuff. People were pretty happy. Everyone looked really nice with the gold outfits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we're right. I guess literally, speaking of gold outfits and that, I guess kind of just mentioned that it was like an hour after that TV show. That's also when the music video
Oh yeah, that's right.
debuted.
So that was like kind of smart marketing, I guess. Like,
Or just dumb luck. Or,
possibly, yeah. For once.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just kind of jump into that then. So yeah, the music video came out. You can see that on YouTube. They premiered it. I did like a whole like reaction thing to it on my YouTube channel. But I had like the audio levels fucked up, so you can't actually hear my voice during the song part, but it's like I'll give more detail in my commentary.
Yeah, so we already saw a tiny bit of it from that. Well, maybe not everyone, but so if you remember, people who went to Nambazaar or watched the stream got a special we got to view a special stream from the filming of the music video. So we saw the dance scene without any music, and then we saw all the outfits and everything. So we knew it was like these fancy gold dresses. It was in this hotel ballroom that's all decked out in gold.
And I believe it's in Atami.
Yeah,
I think that's now.
Yeah, so
confirmed it
in
was.
interviews and stuff, like they said, it's in Atami, which is like a seaside resort town famous for hot springs. So it has a bunch of these.
Like in
it's in
like the bottom of Kanagawa, or
Shizuoka,
on the border.
yeah, just right on the border. And then it has a bunch of these old hotels, I guess, because it's back in the 80s, like when Japan was really booming, they built so many fancy resorts for all the rich businessmen in Tokyo to go. But then, the economy has not been doing well since then, so a lot of these are abandoned. And then, so I think this place is actually one of those closed down hotels. And I saw that JO1, the boy group, who is also under Yoshimoto, they also use this same hotel ballroom in their music video recently. So just a little fun fact there. And give you an idea of like how much budget Yoshimoto likes to spend.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely overdid it on the gold imagery in that music video. Just like all kinds of like actual like gold coins and like jewelry, and then like actual gold bars. Probably not actual gold bars, but like
Yeah, the gold bar shot was so funny. I wanted to joke like, oh, this this is actually the highest budget that NMB has spent on a music video just because of those gold bars.
Yeah, they're actual gold bars.
They spent it on that, but nothing else.
Yeah. Even like the playing cards they were playing with, like they're also like gold trim or gold print or whatever. Yeah, so that's like Donald Trump endorsed music video, I guess.
Jeez. Are there like confidential government documents hidden somewhere?
You send them over to Japan. Yeah. So there's that. But overall, like until like kind of near the end of the video, though, I wasn't really. It just seems like kind of generic video, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
not a whole lot of story going on, not a whole lot of action going on. It's just like dances, and then just the girls randomly like playing around with like gold shit.
Yeah, or like the lip syncing scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, I this is kind of what we expect from NMB now. Basically, since I don't know, like Masaka Singapore was really high budget because they actually went to Singapore, and then it had kind of a plot with like them breaking into the museum.
Yeah.
But then since then, everything has just been like dance scene, like close up singing scenes. Like that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time there's basically only one set, like the dance scene in the ballroom, and then like some like the gold other room where they play around with gold stuff, and then like the catwalk or red carpet. So
it was just like still like in that big room, just to just put a red carpet and some chairs out there.
In the corner.
Yeah. And walking. Yeah. So I guess funny that you mentioned Masaka Singapore. So I guess the NMB cinematic universe has expanded once again more. Which actually I think this all actually dates back to, if you really want to put it that far, AKB's Kibuteki Refrain, because that had the gold microphones being like passed around with the AKB Senbatsu members.
Yeah, but so
And then
within NMB
it got
it's Boku Igai.
and then somehow between then and Boku Igai, NMB got the golden microphone that Sayaka had, and in the very like at the end of that video, she's like throwing out the golden microphone, and then you jump to Masaka, Singapore, and oh no, the golden microphone is missing, and apparently it's being held in some museum in Singapore, and so the members ought to break into the museum and steal it, and then Sayaka actually has the real one, and she throws it out, and then Miru catches it, so it's him passing on the torch to the new center. And then here, at the end of this video, you see like the back of someone who looks like Miru throwing out the gold microphone out to Chihi, and then Chihi catches it.
Yeah. And the end, the mic is back on the altar once again.
Yeah. So I'm not sure whether it actually was Miru or just a body double.
They did admit in an interview it's not Miru.
It's not Miru.
Yeah.
Or even you mentioned like the budget, whatever went to like the gold bars, whatever. It could just gone to like making a CG Miru, which wouldn't be surprised me because like NMB likes to do that dumb shit, but yeah, it's probably just like a body double. But
it's convincing. Like it got people talking.
Yeah, like I wasn't feeling it until that moment. Like, oh shit, was that Miru? And then I saw the whole like, oh okay, this is funny.
Yeah, so that is a nice surprise, and like obviously as Chihi Oshi, I like to see that they tied it into the whole center gold mic thing. And then it's a little break from the like rest of the video. That's just the generic scenes.
Yeah, aside from that part, the rest of it that was pretty just like mid typical music video. What do you think, Arda?
I just want to point out the inconsistent storyline. If they want to have a golden mic handover scene, they should haven't shown the mic being held by Chihi from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene ruined the Mirurun handover mic.
Yeah.
And also, I also want to point out the poor camera direction. Like most shots were taken from the right Nagisa side to the left, making the left side of the formation only get the leftover shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no Wakapon.
Yeah, less Wakapon.
She got a few shots. She was trying to do like some like astroturfing in the comments, like, oh, who's that cute girl winking or whatever.
Yeah, clearly the winking part is the best.
Actually, other than Chihi, I liked Anon's scenes a lot. Like in the second verse, she has that like dance part. She looks really good in that.
Okay, I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember that. I remember like Uka getting a lot of random shots as well for some reason.
Respect the veterans.
I guess so. Yeah, and then
yeah.
Of course, Kojima and Ray.
Yeah, well, they're 2 and 3, so
yeah.
And then the camera direction is like, to add on to what Arda said, like the random like fish eye like it randomly like spins for half a second and then like cuts to a normal shot. Like, why? It's like there's like basic cinematography rules about like, oh, if you cut from one to the next, you have to like enter from the same angle or something. I don't know, like if you watch like MV reaction to like K-pop videos, people talk about that, people who are more knowledgeable than us, but like even as an amateur it felt very unnatural. Like, why is it spinning and then suddenly like goes the opposite direction? Yeah, so that it's just like little things that always make it feel cheap. But then overall, I'd say it looks. I mean, the members look nice, and then the gold makes it look fancy. So for like recent NMB videos, it's pretty good. It's definitely better than Koito Ai.
Yeah, that's not saying much though. But yeah, like the fisheye is pretty dumb. Like I was expecting like like she'd roll in like on a skateboard or something at some point with all those. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I guess then like the actual single Sukida Mushi actually came out earlier this week, and I got like fucking like a dozen boxes delivered to my place. Some of them are Arta's, and then some of them are some other people's. And yeah, so how many did it sell in its first day, Jeff? With some Jeff stats.
146,352.
Disappointing.
Is it though? It's higher than.
No, I'm just messing up. It's not 500,000 or 10 million.
I mean,
so,
yeah.
That was never gonna happen.
But it increased over Koi to Ai, which is pretty surprising considering that was an election single.
Yeah, it's a bit like unusual, like out of like the pattern. Because even like with AKB, like usually like the post-election single will naturally will sell worse than the election single.
So, if you like have been keeping track of NMB single sales, like Koi Nanka was the lowest at like 117,000 first day. Then it went slightly up for Shirare Yanagi, then Koi to Ai. So it's continuing the upward trend, which is good. And one most important thing need to point out with Ryan not here is that it outsold Hatsukoi Shijoshugi on the first day by almost 3,000. So yeah, Chihi's first center is better than Yuri's first center, even with like only 2 real Hanashikai dates.
Well, yeah, and then also like, that was also Yuri's last center, so this will also probably be Chihi's last center as well.
Well, I mean, I don't really expect them to push Chihi that much, even though it was like she wants to be center from now on out.
Again, it's like the whole like golden mic narrative or whatever. Like, yeah, it's gonna get passed to the next person, like next single, right? So
yeah.
But even so, but even then, like, Hatsukoi, like, it was always like doing poorly compared to like the ones that followed it for some reason. Like,
yeah, I don't remember why back then. Like, it's a huge drop from Boko Kaede, and then like
I think it's because Yuri wasn't participating.
Yuri's not in it. I guess that's the big one.
And it even had like the Nambashiki random 2-shot event tied to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, even so, like, just doing like as good as it's done, especially considering like state of NMB, like if you compare even like Hatsukoi, okay, so we don't have any first gens, you don't have Coconut, don't have Coconut, don't have Ion, the future of NMB or whatever has been yeeted pretty much in the last like 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's basically like scraps. But I mean, I guess Kojima mostly seems to be carrying the group.
Do you want to talk about the Hanashikai sales now?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that first before talking about the rest of the single songs and stuff.
So the Hanashikai schedule for this is 8 online events, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 real events.
Yeah.
So we thought they might try to do more in-person events this time, seeing as they did that one test event in the spring, and then a lot of sister groups like HKT, SKE have been doing almost half and half online and real, and then so that's what I was hoping for. But so now we've been through like 4 rounds of the sales, and we've seen that the real Hanashikai has been selling like crazy compared to online.
Like, pretty much across the board, too. Like, not just, like, veteran members, but even, like, 8th gen members are doing pretty well, and even 7th gen members.
Yeah, like
even Misaki was doing well.
It's like 2/3 of members are completely sold out for the real Hanashikai.
And then, like, they were also adding, like, additional slots to members who sold out, like, pretty quickly.
That's true. They've, like, added an extra slot for, like a dozen members or more, and then even 2 extra slots for someone like Sakatan, I think.
Yeah.
So if you look at the chart, so there's a limitation to how many slots they can add because they only have a certain number of lanes in the venue, and then like how many are being used across the time schedule. So they've almost physically filled out the entire schedule. They can't
Yeah,
increase
which
it.
then leads to like dumb like scheduling things where like let's see.
Yeah, you have one. So like Karen's
Like
original
Hanakata, like she has hers are like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or whatever, and then they add like a slot to her randomly. So you have to like come super early and then hang out for an hour or two.
Not even.
Before you
It's
do
more
the rest
like
of your things.
that's more like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, seeing how much demand there is, I wish they had just done multiple dates in the first place. And then another thing,
Yeah.
I'm not did we talk about this last time? But like, so the concerts for 12th anniversary are next week across
Yeah,
from
that was my complaint.
yeah, from Tuesday to Friday, right? And then they have online the Saturday and Sunday following. So then people aren't even like people who are coming to the concert have to rush home to do the online Hanashikai. They should have just put a real.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, should have just put a real date there.
Yeah. That's one of my big complaint. Like last time I mentioned that. Yeah. So then what's going to be happening is going to the Thursday concert, Friday concert, and then Saturday I'm coming back here to Utsunomiya, and then I did sign up for slot 9 because I think it's late enough, and I'll probably be home back in time for that. So normally I don't do like those late slots, but.
Yeah, I mean, strictly
well.
speaking, you could do it at your hotel or whatever. I've done it at the hotel in Osaka once.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
That requires, like, bringing, like, a whole...
Well, or if laptop... Well, most people do it from their phones, which is, like, the official way to do it, so...
Yeah.
But, like, we're a little picky and like to do it on our computers.
Oh, yeah, because I did do it on my phone... in a net cafe that one time when I had to go to that stupid
the talk show
show event, and then take the night bus to and from Osaka, and then
I mean online the Reel is selling really well. Maybe they'll add one for Kanto because they announced an extra Tokyo concert, so maybe sometime we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping the whole time. Like, okay, you're adding slots to the Osaka event, so please, like, why don't you add one to, like, add some Kanto events or whatever. Just because I didn't want to go to Osaka. I eventually, I wanted to, I didn't want to go to Osaka, but then, eventually, I gave in and decided to buy tickets for the Osaka event, so, luckily it is, like, on this, like, it's, like, that first weekend of November, which means, there is it's like Thursday's a holiday, national holiday, and then Friday is a normal day, and then it's a weekend. So I'm taking a day off that Friday, so I can stay for 4 days in Osaka. Hopefully go to a theater show or something like during those 2 days before the weekend, and then I'm also going to go to the Hanashikai on Saturday and Sunday, but only like early on Sunday, and then I'll be coming back. But, yeah, and then ended up buying like way more because like Karen was doing like really well. So I ended up having I have like 15 tickets for her for one slot.
Oh really? Because it's slot 3 that added one, or slot 2?
I think so. Yeah,
because all the rest were sold out already.
Yeah. So like that. Yeah, which okay, good. Like if I only got like one ticket for that day, it would have been dumb. But 15 is like that's a little too much.
Well,
and so for this new round, I end up buying some more.
Oh, okay. Well, at least...
Well, one to try to finish that one day that's still hanging around on Saturday, and then another, I think I got like Pikachu or whatever, because I think that's the only other member available, like at the same time. So.
Yeah, well, it also, at least, so we know about this real Hanashikai. It's going to go back to the old method where you can... Well, I guess it was like this last time as well. But you can, unlike online where you're forced to use all the tickets in one slot at one time, you can pick how many you want to use. So Matt doesn't have to
up to 5
talk
or something.
15 tickets worth to Karin all at once.
Yeah.
But then, so what's funny actually is that in the box, I opened the box of CDs and like, oh, it's these paper tickets that we haven't seen in like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of you have gone to an NMB handshake event before, you know those like nice thick paper tickets with the leopard print.
Yeah.
That was really
So you
nostalgic.
got paper ticket for real Hanashikai one?
Yeah.
Because
the last one,
the last
one they did digital tickets,
It was
which
just-
I actually liked it.
Yeah. Imagine if I decided to buy and then how to deliver it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But like besides that, like, well, it was because last time in spring the event was technically a makeup, and we had to like apply online to like get it go those old events converted to the new event.
Oh yeah.
But now basically this is a completely from scratch real event, so they printed the tickets.
Yep. So now I have to actually open up the box of tickets and the box of CDs and actually take out the tickets, which
Yeah, I almost forgot.
I don't miss.
I've been used to just leaving the boxes.
But yeah, they're doing really well with the sales for that. And then online, it's been.
Yeah, much less.
If you look at it overall, it seems like kind of a slow burn. Like only like Kojima was the only one who was like doing really well because she sold out completely after 3 rounds. But like, even then, yeah.
I mean, even Nagisa also didn't do so well this time.
Yeah. Yeah, she usually doesn't do that well either, though.
I mean, still sold out though for last single, and also Ray.
Yeah, Ray's doing bad.
I mean, it's basically like top Senbatsu members are doing well, like Chihi, Sedharu, Wakapon. Wakapon's okay.
Wakapon is doing well on the real one, but not online.
Yeah, everyone's doing well on online, on a real one, except for except Yumin. Yumin only has 2 sold real, and then total, and then not that many for online.
Also, only 2.
Yeah. So like, if you think of this like coming back to Senbatsu likelihood or whatever, her chances aren't looking that good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, Karen was like, she's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yuina's could be coming in.
Yuina is doing the best out of Undergirls, I think. And then, her fans seem fired up. And then, I don't know, looking down the... Yeah, there's a few standouts, like Anju. Anju is randomly doing really well.
Yeah.
Like, she got slots added. And it's Sakatan, of course.
Yeah, and then let's see, Mako I guess is doing all right.
Yayoi got online slots added, so I'm happy.
Oh, wait, looking at Sabatsu, they got some other terrible ones. Like Kato is doing pretty bad.
Uka
is doing bad.
I don't know, Uka. I mean, I don't know if I should speak for them, but like, it feels like I don't know, she's gonna be in Senbatsu forever, so there's not as much reward for them if they go crazy, right?
Yeah.
So,
and like, she hasn't gotten the test or whatever. I don't think
she's never been dropped,
so.
and I don't think they're gonna break her streak at this point. It just kind of be insulting.
But Shinshin's not doing good. Anna not doing good. I mean, these were like ones like we kind of thought.
I mean, Shinshin
took a while.
Like someone like Shinshin and like Wakanyan, they do great in person because of their fishers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So online, it's a completely different experience. Yeah, I think out of the new Senbatsu members, and then like, so my friend Ryo, who's listening, will appreciate me saying this. Out of the first time Senbatsu, Gion is doing the best. Zion is doing the best.
Reiko's doing okay, and Anon's like not doing as well as Reiko, but she's I think real handshake is not doing as well.
Yeah, I think overall it'll be pretty interesting next single. Like
yeah.
We'll see. You have to go to they stick with this dumb 14 number or they increase it to 16 or whatever.
They'll do whatever
we'll talk about later.
They'll do whatever they need to put Mighty back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Mighty's doing terrible sales wise. But yeah. But yeah, there's no reason Ryan's not here because he didn't want to admit he was going to be wrong about with like Xeon selling poorly or whatever. But yeah, those are the Hanashikai tickets. Actually, you can still apply for round 5. Those are that application actually is a week long, so you have until Friday, the 30th, September 30th, to get your application in for the online Hanashikai. A lot of members are still available. But yeah, I think the Karen fans definitely seem very fired up. They're trying she's completely sold out for the very last day. They completely sold her out, I think, for the first. I think at least the first or second day also.
Well, foreigners can also apply for Real Hanashikai if they want, because Japan border finally open.
Yeah, no more. They're bringing back the visa waiver, and then no more PCR test or quarantine.
Yeah. So you could do that, but there's not really a whole lot of members left.
Yeah.
You go see Yumin. You go see Yumin if you're. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. That's the Hanashikais. All right. So next, let's talk about the rest of the single. So it's out. We've heard all the coupling songs. We've seen the other music videos. So the Team In song, Johatsu no Aozora, got the music video from the non-battle reward because Team In was the best team, obviously, objectively speaking. And I guess kind of good. We'll combine the song and the music video together, I guess.
Yeah, so they did put it on YouTube in 1080p, so we don't get a shitty DVD version.
Meanwhile, other groups are getting 4K or whatever. So, but hey, 1080 we should already be asking. That's already too much. I'll say of the song, it sounds like a rejected Sayaka song.
Sayaka rock song.
Yeah.
It's very rock flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of rocky. It's rocky. Yeah, it sounds like one of the songs would be on one of her albums, which is okay, But and then there's weird Kojima auto-tune lo-fi radio kind of thing or whatever. So you have Kojima as poor man Sayaka.
Yeah, the song I don't know. I still don't really like it because I don't know. This music, the instrumental part started out kind of cool, but then I find there's this stupid synth sound that's really screechy and goes through the entire song. I find it really annoying.
Yeah, I only like the opening as well.
Yeah, and then the singing is all very cool and rocky style, but I don't know. Normally I like the song. I kind of like those songs, but it just didn't do it for me this time.
It needs a better singer. So then, in the video, super ravey with freaking lights or whatever. Seizure warning if you're going to be watching this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically just one blank set with some random stuff on it, and then dancing.
Speakers and then balloons or whatever.
Well, Hasa and Mion made appearance.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of the big surprise thing with this is so Hasa and Mion came back to be in the music video, and then also Sakata Misaki is also in this music video.
Yeah, and then so Hasa posted on Instagram saying, she was invited back even after her graduation to film it. So there's no conspiracy theory Sakatan was already
people already knew that she was
gonna get promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hasa and Mion, they both left a week before Non-Bazaar, which is when Sakatan was promoted.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have known.
Yeah, but it's nice because I guess technically Sakatan or Mion and Hasa were part of the Team N that they helped win the non-battle. So
yeah. Meanwhile, Sakatana was not in Team N, so she should not be in this. She was on like the winning Team B2 team, but
She also missed the non-bazaar final or the non-battle final
yeah.
because of COVID.
Yeah. But I think you can definitely tell, okay, that they're definitely like, pushing Sakatan. I mean, so you said there's like one conspiracy theory was into whether they knew about it beforehand. My other conspiracy theory is they delayed the release of the single because of the promotions, because they wanted to put Sakatan in this.
This music video.
Yeah, this music video or the song or whatever. Because they think about, okay, so we knew the results of Non-Bazaar in March, or the non-battle results were in March, and then Non-Bazaar was in July. You'd think normally, like, okay, the single should have been out by June or July, right? Mm-hmm. And then they could have performed it at the Non-Bazaar, and then like you would have gotten your special, live performance thing that you wanted, Jeff. But for some reason, management decided, oh no, let's wait to promote these members and then do this stuff. Because if you look in the booklet, like the little booklet inside the CD, it has Sakatan on Team N, it has Sion in Team M. And it still has Mion and Hasa in Team N as well, so there's that. But
I mean, there's many ways they can push Sakatan without having to wait.
Delay the whole CD for everyone else, right?
Yeah, I mean, the primary thing is still just Aki P being slow.
Yeah. I don't know, it just seems like... I feel that they delayed the single because of Sakatan. And definitely just seeing how her treatment is in this video, that she's most definitely going to be in the next Senbatsu. And I dare say she might even be center for the next Senbatsu.
That would be a huge push.
Like, yeah,
it's controversial. Yeah.
I mean, Ion didn't even get that.
No, she got like the early promotion and then was also in that, like, Ura Center for Sayaka in Bookly Guy. But yeah, that definitely would be like, Ion 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, looking
super gory.
Looking objectively at the group, like you need someone like that to like take over the next generation.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's always right, the balance between like excitement and then like any backlash from existing fans.
Yeah. Ryan's also not here because otherwise he'd probably be like spitting some like shit about gory pushes and whatnot.
And how it should be Makochi instead.
Yeah, or I don't know, Mochan or whatever. Xeon, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Team N song. Now for the Team M song. Was this Naze Boku wa Tachi Agaru no ka?
Why do we?
This is a very generic ass song.
Yeah, it is very.
Yeah, why do we stand up?
It's very orthodox idol.
Yeah,
but it's nice. So
yeah, it's nice. It's not offensive.
It's fairly well produced, which is all I can ask for these days, right? With all my complaints about B-sides.
Yeah, this is just a generic B-side.mp3.
Some people said it sounds very Sakamichi.
I feel about that for another song on this, but we'll get to there. How about you, Arda?
Yeah, it has a nice lyric, and I actually quite like this song. Yeah, it reminds me of old NMB Song.
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like a lot of the old B2 songs from like 2015, 2016. They're all very like lighthearted and have this like sparkly sound.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just the feeling I get from this song. It really reminded me of something like that.
Yeah, it just felt like very just generic for me. Like it's not. It's like. But for some reason, I think it's probably the worst song on the whole package, just because it's like so plain. It's not like bad enough to make fun of, and it's not good enough to praise.
The war song is after this.
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Alright, let's talk about that one.
Okay, B2 song, Swan Boat. Or as they say, Swan Boat.
Yeah, so Swan Boat. That's what I hate about the lazy B-sides, where it's clearly,
the melody is so boring.
Yeah, the melody is off from the lyrics, and then the melody is super weird in this one. Like, it's super repetitive, and like the chorus doesn't stand out. Like in K-pop, people complain about like when there's no drop for the chorus. Like this one, it's like that. Yeah, I think the first time I listened to it, like like right after midnight, it released on Spotify. It was already really late, so I was tired, but I fell asleep halfway through.
Yeah. It made you sleepy.
Yeah, it's very sleepy song. So I have a weird point of view on this song. It kind of reminds me of Monster Mash. Like, in terms of, like, the style of the song, like, the kind of 1950s, like, kind of doo-wop
Yeah.
R&B style. Like, it's not talking about, like, fucking Frankenstein and vampires and shit. Just, like, the same kind of, like, that kind of, like, rhythmic pattern.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's, like, kind of very old-fashioned-y style. So I think on one hand, I think it's better than the M song, just because it's a different style. But also, yeah, it's a bad song. It's comically bad, so it's funny. You can make fun of it because it's such a stupid song. But yeah, like I was thinking Monster Mash, even like Beach Boys, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, it's such a weird, dumb song. That for some reason I think it's better than the Team M song, just because it's like, it's not boring, it's just dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to like it.
Okay.
I want to like it because I like B2 a lot, but it's hard.
Just because Yaoi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where Yaoi's voice is. It's all like very, like, there's so many voices singing together, and it's like chorus. I can't tell at all.
All right, and that brings us to the Undergirl song "Time Bomb," which kind of has some kind of build up to it. So, as part of another thing we'll talk about later, though, this was kind of teased over a few days. With Yumin, she was like coming up with like the choreography for the song, and so she was doing like YouTube live streams, and so you could hear parts of it, and then like in the second live stream, they actually like did like have like everyone together except for Yunan, who was doing a play. So they had Matsuoka Sakura as their stand-in, and yeah, you could actually hear like the whole instrumentals as they like, went through the song a couple times, and I just hearing the instrumentals, I thought, okay, this actually song sounds way better than I was expecting. I was expecting it was gonna be some like fuckboy dance shit or whatever, but no, it's actually kind of like a pleasant kind of another like idol song.
Yeah, this is really, I like this a lot too.
But yeah, and I mean, as you're saying, like you said, like the M song sounds like Sakamichi. This song actually sounds a lot very Sakamichi, like maybe Sakurazaka like coupling song or whatever.
Yeah, this is very orthodox idol too, but with like the synth. It's like more the synth pop type. So I guess like what. I mean, I don't listen to Sakamichi really, but like what I guess Sakurazaka or old Keaki Zaka would do. And
yeah, like the non-edgy songs. Yeah,
and I don't really pay attention to the lyrics, but then the lyrics were like very cute and innocent, and then the dance that Yumin came up with has all these like doing heart signs with their hands and all these cute things. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people online react very well to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this at the Under Live.
How about you, Arda?
Yeah, Yumin should be grateful for getting this song instead of Swan Boat. I mean, at least it's still a dance song, and it's a good one. Yeah, and her choreo is also nicely made.
Yeah. So I think I've seen like some of those dance moves before, like might be like in a quintet song or whatever.
Yeah.
Like which one? I think like the starting one where they do like their arms are kind of out, like kind of bird style, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Yumin is really good at dancing, but she's still not a professional choreographer, so she probably still takes a lot of inspiration from all the old NMB songs. Because even when Danceable did Yasashisa no Inazuma, like you could tell there's a lot of stuff picked out from old NMB songs.
But yeah, I think this it's definitely like up there. It's a pretty good song, I think.
Yeah.
Probably better. I'm trying to think, like it's probably either like number 2 or number 3 overall of the songs in this whole package.
Yeah, it's definitely number 2 for me.
Yeah, because the Team N song is also alright as well, but yeah. With, of course, the Sukida Mushi being the best of the whole package. Yes. It's like one of the rare instances where the A side is better than the B sides. Because usually the other, like especially the last couple singles, like there's been at least like one B side that's been like way better than the A side. Like with us, Shirari Nagi, it was Toshiana, that was the best song, and then with Koito Ai, it was Machujin was the best song. So,
but
yeah, so I think Sukida Mushi. Juhatsu no Azora, Time Bomb, Swan Boat, and then Naze Boku wa Tachiage. That's my ranking from top best to worst. Swan Boat's better just because it's dumb, even though it's bad. How about you guys?
I would rank Sukida Mushi, Time Bomb, Naze Boku wa Tachiagaru no ka, Team M.
Wow.
Then Swan Boat, then Team N.
just a fight.
Yes. I mean, Chihi on the interview on Otoi Tachi, one of their TV shows, said like, they were talking about all the coupling songs, and then Chihi herself said like, I haven't listened to the Team N song yet, because I'm still bitter that we lost.
How about you, Arda?
Well, for me, first is Sukida Mushi, and then Naze Boku wa Tachi Agaru, and then next is Time Bomb, and then Swan Boat, and the last one is Team N.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, another team. I mean, all 3 of our Oshis are on Team N. 2 of us hating on Team N.
I just think I'm going more objectively. I'm thinking it's like this is a better song than the other one. Like I'd rather listen to the Team N song over the M song. But yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's the Sukida Mushi kind of review. Let us know in the comments what you think of the songs. What are your favorite ones? And I guess have you guys seen any of the DV bonus stuff or whatever? The non-bizarre, non-battle clips.
So the non-bizarre is just like 4 songs picked out from the concert, so it's exactly the same. I haven't watched the making yet. That's basically it. Like there was the music video, but then that was on YouTube as well for Team N.
Yeah. So it's kind of like nothing. Light package for cheap, and also there's no like Zenaku like event ticket or whatever. It's just a photo.
Yeah.
So
they can't. The Zenaku, for those who don't know, is like a different style of handshake event that used to, like, you don't apply for a specific member ahead of time like you do for the normal individual handshake. Like you just buy the CD and it comes with a ticket, and then you show up on the day, and then you can like pick members then, right?
Yeah, and also there's usually like a mini live. They didn't do one a lot for this last one, this makeup one, but yeah, usually that's for me. That's usually like the main reason to go is for the little mini live, and then because these ones it's like group style Hanashikai, so like you mean like 2 to 3 members at once.
Yeah, so for like a casual fan, if you buy the normal edition, it's like, oh, there's a ticket. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll go check out this mini live. So that it used to be a good way, I guess, to get new fans. But then
Yeah.
I don't know, with COVID restrictions or whatever, or just the uncertainty of events in the future, they're not doing that, at least for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, maybe next single. Well, because even in like the last couple singles, though, they still had the tickets, but it was like,
Oh yeah, that's
it's still
true.
like lottery style for like the group Hanashikai or whatever,
that's
like over
yeah, that's true.
Zoom or
That
whatever.
that's true. It was in the previous singles,
Yeah.
but that was what.
Whereas like yeah, you could either do one of those group calls, or you can do enter in for like a poster, or like I got like the Anshu Taro cards or whatever.
Oh yeah. Now I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. That's the one where you got the Wink one, but Chiki wasn't there for it, so you had to see everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's also the one where Sion was randomly like in the group with, I think, for me, I think, yeah, she was like, Anshu was in that group, but Sion was also randomly in that group and started at the last minute on that day, so that's her first experience with that too. But yeah, it kind of sucks that those tickets aren't there, but hopefully next single they put them in there. All right, so next we're going to talk about 12th anniversary. So it still hasn't happened. It's going to be happening later this week. So Jeff and I will be going to those concerts, and they keep on releasing more and more like information and like incentives to get people like, please buy tickets, please
Because
come.
it's not selling out because they're all on weekdays. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not addressing the root problem.
Yeah. So I guess they've been like, giving it more and more information over time. So they're saying like, okay, there's gonna be 120 unique songs across 5 concerts.
Yeah, and it already took 3 victims so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
a lot of songs.
A lot of the members have been talking about how insanely hard this rehearsal is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be like, that's like how many?
Yeah, I think
like 25 per
24
show?
on average.
24.
But we know,
Okay.
we know Coco 10.
Like Coco 10 has a set one,
almost
right? Yeah.
those songs will almost certainly not be any of the other shows. And then across the like quote unquote normal concerts, they'll probably have only a few overlapping, like Seishu no Rap Time, and then like
And
Sukida
Warota.
Mushi.
Mm-hmm. Water Key will be in everyone.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and then another thing they mentioned is, I guess, each of the like the Mushi days, so the Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night concerts, they'll have a focused corner on each group of generations. So for Tuesday, it'll be focused on 2nd, 3rd, 4th, D2, and 5th generations, and then Wednesday will be 6th, D3, and then Friday will be 7th, 7.5, and 8th generations.
Yeah, so this was in this like special YouTube video they released talking about like the what's in the concerts, and it's kind of unclear because they said like, okay, so these generations will sing at the front for the opening songs, but then they also said there's like a featured corner, and then we got like, after that was announced, we had some members saying like, oh, like for example Ray, she's 5th generation, she said, oh, I really recommend that my fans go to Tuesday because I'm gonna have the most singing parts in that song, a lot more than the other concerts. So then at that point I'm just like, wait, how much is this like corner? Is this corner like most of the concert, or like the entire middle part, or just the beginning? So it's just really unclear, and I've been kind of upset about this because Tuesday is the only one I didn't get, and Sports Gen's there. But then they told us this information after we all bought it in the first round. And then even like Ray, when she explained that, was even like replied, like quote tweeted herself, like apologizing, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like we couldn't tell you this earlier." Because like you could read her replies saying like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't take Tuesday off," or like, I already bought tickets for the other ones." So it's just like, management, why do you do this? Like, tell us all the information at the beginning, and then like don't make members feel guilty.
Yeah, taking 4 day off are too much.
Yeah, it's like you're just making it difficult for everyone to have fun and
Yeah.
enjoy.
And like they're selling these concert tickets at the same time as they're trying to sell Hanashikai tickets, so people are getting like stretched thin on like finance and stuff. Especially if they want like support their Oshis to get into it, Sabatsu or wherever. So it's like a lot of poor planning across the board.
So another thing in that video on YouTube they announced was that there's going to be a new theater show starting in fall, apparently. And then sometime, like some part of the concerts, like there's going to be like a quote unquote a presentation where the members will perform like, I guess, part of the set list for different candidate set lists. So maybe like 3 or 4 songs. And then fans will somehow vote on which theater show they want to see.
Gotta wave your pin light really hard if you want this one. Like, or do it like, set the pink for this song, green for this song, blue for this song, or whatever.
Is it light pink or dark pink?
Yeah, right. And then, or they'll probably do what they did like with the non-battle 2.
Probably a code.
Like for Bean 2.
A code or something.
Yeah, vote with a QR code on Google. Takes to a Google Drive.
Super unsecure. Just like send the link to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, new theater show, that's kind of exciting. It's like probably going to be...
These ones are getting kind of stale.
Yeah, it's going to be across different teams, I assume. It's kind of like...
Be kind of like a, like Yumenige or whatever. Namba I, yeah, like one of those kind of mixed stages, which it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see that one, I guess. That one's like kind of a positive news for once.
Yeah. There's that. They're also selling tickets to the concert at the NMB shop.
Yeah, so this one is funny. So normally the way to buy tickets is online through either the 48 Group Ticket Center website or through Lawson Ticket, which is like from the convenience store Lawson. And one annoying thing is that there's all these fees associated with the like system fee and then like credit card processing fee or I don't know what fees. They adds up basically to 1,000 yen extra.
Yeah.
On top of the concert, which is already like 9,000 yen. Yeah. So it's almost 10,000 yen really for a ticket. And then they're saying like, oh, you can buy it at the shop now without all those stupid fees. So like, I don't know. They think there's some people out there who weren't going to buy it because of the fees. And then now they will be convinced to go buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So that's kind of dumb. Another thing, I guess they're adding other bullshit bonuses to get people to come. They're doing kind of like events.
Yeah. I
guess around like basically if you come there, they have kind of some things set up for people to enjoy. So I guess upon entering, you'll get a random photo of a member. Which did that at like Non-Bazaar and like at the it was like a random like postcard or whatever something. So it'll be that. They're doing a stamp rally where there's like 2.
I think three different QR codes basically around the venue, and then if you log into your NMB mobile, you can scan it, and then like if you collect them over the various days, you can apply for like some prizes. I think
like a shirt or something or signed.
I think one of them was pretty good, like a signed something.
Yeah. So there's that. And then they're also going to be doing Miyokuri, or like a send-off. So like the members will be waiting for you like in the lobby or whatever, and they'll wave you goodbye as you leave. So I'm really excited for that. But they're only doing it on Tuesday and Thursday, which I guess, going to one of those. But also, I guess, because I assume the concert will be ending after 8 o'clock or whatever. So that means the junior high schoolers and younger will be...
Yeah, they already said explicitly the junior high school members will not participate.
Yeah.
So no Misaki for you at the Underlive.
No Xeon for Rio.
Yeah.
Or for your friend.
Yeah.
And then, no, Yukino.
Oh, Yukino, yeah.
Yeah, no Yukino for Ryan.
Mihi.
He's not going anyway.
For Ryan.
No Risa.
No Risa, yeah.
So then who are you looking forward to on Thursday?
Oh, Karen will be there.
Oh yeah, she's under. Sorry, I forgot.
Karen, Fua, Mew.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Under is my show. They made it just for me.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is
You
why,
mean center then?
This is why you didn't vote for Karen enough.
Yeah, just because I knew they're gonna do this for me. Some like 5D chess. Yeah. So I guess because like those shows aren't selling out either, so they're trying to do that to motivate people to buy tickets.
Well, I mean,
for that show.
you just said like Miyokuri is the best part of the concert, so you
Yeah.
would go just for that. But I don't know how many
Yeah,
more
I
tickets they'll sell just because of this.
Yeah. It was just like people I think were already convinced whether they're going to go to a show on Tuesday or Thursday anyway. Yeah. So there's that, and then I guess speaking of having to sell out concerts, so for the Undergirls show, they have this overall like mission to sell out the concert. I think the title is like, "Hey, we can do it too," or whatever.
Undergirls,
Right?
like
That's what it translates.
what can we do for NMB now? Basically, it's
Yeah.
it's from the like
Dareka no Tameni.
Dareka no Tameni.
Yeah, so like that's like their overall mission is try to sell out that concert, and then randomly at a theater show, they had actually on Twitter is like, "Hey, all Undergirls need to report to the theater at this time, except for Yuna because she's rehearsing for a play. Good luck with that, break a leg, And then they all showed up, and then they were given individual missions that they need to complete. And they need to do these by the Undergirls concert, or just any time. They really give a deadline for that.
By the Undergirls concert.
Okay. Some of these like seem like impossible for that.
Yeah.
And then others seem okay, yeah. So this is just like in order that they were like announced, I guess. So for Yuina, she needs to do 15 collab videos with gourmet TikTokers. Yumin needs to come up with the choreography and teach the choreography for Time Bomb, the Undergirl song. Which, we've already seen that happen on YouTube, so you can actually already done. Shion, she needs to get an offer for a commercial for a Hokkaido product. Miu needs to get a solo gravure magazine cover feature. Yuzu needs to compose and write a song and perform it at the concert, which is going to be especially hard now because she announced like a couple weeks ago, that she's going to be on hiatus. But it seems like she's like not like the usual hiatus. Like she's still tweeting out and like promoting like the magazines and stuff that she's in.
I think she's only tweeting the gravure like sales because she's probably required to do it by the magazine. So I don't think she's been tweeting anything else. So
yeah. But it seems like that that mission might not be happening. Speaking of other missions that might not be happening, Mighty, she has to get 30,000 Instagram followers.
She might reach it though. There is still 5 days.
Well, so she started with 10,000, and then in the first week she got like
16?
12,000? 16?
Oh, that's also
No, I think more like 12,000.
Yeah, I was one of those. I followed her.
Yeah. But then suddenly, like, she gained 5,000 one day, a few days ago, and then today she gained another 5,000. Suspiciously. So I don't know.
It's hard work, bootstraps, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is on 25,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the mission was like she had to come up with ideas to get with the fans to get to that number.
Yeah.
So people had ideas like, print out a QR code to her Instagram and like post it randomly on everywhere.
I mean, she did post it everywhere in the theater.
Yeah.
And also she did some Insta Live with some member and Akarin.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
I'm not sure how much that affected
those
it or
gave
not.
like a few hundred maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she may not do it or whatever. It seems close. Let's see, and then next, Fuwa and Mochan, so they have like kind of a combo mission, and they need to dance Time Bomb with someone who has over 1 million TikTok followers and do it on TikTok. So they've been kind of building up to this. Like first they did it with Moriyama, Minagawa-san from Navy's Afro, and and then they did this other random guy who has like 150,000 followers or whatever. Yeah, so they're kind of building up to it, but yeah, there's that. And then Karen, she has to make the costumes for Time Bomb
and literally make like she's sewing them
design or whatever. Yeah,
late at night.
Anyway, yeah, she has a design and make the costumes. And then Yunanan, she has to sell 1,000 copies of Sukida Mushi on Showroom. And so they're doing that by having her do like a sign kai. Oh, I think it's on Showroom. Mm-hmm. But then the actual service is through Limista.
Yeah, you buy the ticket on Limista.
Yeah, let's say, yeah. And it seems she did that already.
Yeah, and it sold out. Yeah, so...
Yeah, damn.
But I mean, like, a lot of people were... Okay, I guess, like, we'll go back through some of these. But a lot of people were upset about Yunanan because they're basically forcing her to sell an extra 1,000 while she's still trying to sell for Hanashikai.
Her own slots, yeah.
So...
Hey, but it looks like it worked.
I mean, it works, but, like... So then...
But at what cost?
Yeah, right? And we don't know... Like, her sales aren't doing that good either, right? So... And then, like... So also in addition to the individual like complaints, like what's the point of like we don't know what they get for this.
Yeah, right.
There's no prize, they said.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, in a way, yes, because this is about showing how like how fired up the under members are to contribute to NMB and like how they should be in Senbatsu next time. But like just
like some of these are like getting outside work though, like
they're just like not really possible. It's like it's out of their control. Like Shion.
Yeah, exactly. Some of these people have like easy ones, and some of them have like impossible ones because like it's internal factors versus external factors.
Yeah. Like
so like if we go through here, like Yuna, okay, that one's probably like really hard.
Well, Yuna did it. She's done. She's actually finished.
Oh, really?
Filming all 15 and now she's just needs to edit and then upload them.
Okay.
So like it was, I mean, this was all during the concert, so she was like every Mobame basically she was like, oh my god, I have no time and then like, oh no, I'm gaining weight from eating too much.
I see.
But like she did it.
Okay, I guess because I think a gourmet TikToker, I guess it's probably not that hard of a hurdle. Because I could be considered a gourmet TikToker.
Yeah, right.
By going to fucking Taco Bell, right? And like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like some of the people she collabed with are pretty famous and have like 20, 30,000 followers, but a few of them are kind of relatively small.
Yeah, so I guess like it's kind of ambiguous, like what the meaning is. For Yumi, this one seems like really easy for her because I mean. Not to say, coming up with your own choreography is easy, but, I mean,
it's
for her,
it's literally a song they're going to promote, they're going to perform, so, like, she needs to do it, so.
Yeah. And hers kind of like hers was like kind of gated out Fuwa and Mochan, because they couldn't start theirs until they learned it from Yumi. And theirs seems, also difficult.
Yes.
I mean, maybe they're just building up. They probably have someone already set up or whatever.
Yeah, and then like when they announced it, it was like they weren't very clear. Like, do a TikTok with like the word they used was like 1 million. So it's like, is it TikTok followers or like cumulative among multiple TikTokers or I don't know. Yeah, like why are they starting with Minagawa?
Yeah,
I don't really get this one.
Shion, this one is possible.
Yeah.
It seems impossible.
Yes,
as much as she like does a lot of promotion or whatever for Hokkaido. Yeah, getting a commercial, yeah. Unless it's like, does like the soccer team count as a Hokkaido product?
Or it's like some super local TV channel.
Yeah, right. Miu also very hard. I don't think she's even done anything.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't really just do gravure in 1 month, right? Even a normal shoot takes quite a while.
Yeah. Yuzu, I would say this is easy, as in it's within her own ability. She could do this, but her going on hiatus now. But yeah,
I mean, like
she seems like she should come up from.
I mean, she could. I think she has composed something before, but then I mean, like she could just do any like a generic 4 chord song and like hum along to it. I don't know.
Yeah. Mighty seemed impossible, but now people are buying bots or whatever, so that's pretty easy. allegedly. And Karen. This one I thought would seem like it would be easy, but yeah, it seems actually if she has to like hand make like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 costumes or whatever, then
and like while doing the rehearsals again, so like she's doing this at night until like 4 a.m. on showroom or on Insta Live.
Yeah, I mean her mom's probably helping out.
I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's gonna be an actual proper like costume or whatever. She could just make like a T-shirt and put like fucking glitter over it, and like, hey, that's an outfit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously these members all want to do well, right? Because again, this reflects like their quote unquote passion for NMB.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's just like really physically and mentally stressful on them.
Yeah, like she seemed like. I think this probably came from like because she like made those masks for Cunmart in that final or whatever, which so I guess probably where it's fun. But making masks and putting like little like fucking like bedazzler gems or whatever on like a Daiso mask is like a huge step up from that. Yeah. And then Yunanon, we were talking about that. Yeah, she already passed it, but I think if she was not doing Sainkai, she was just selling CDs, that would have been really hard.
Yeah. Here, buy the CD with no purpose other than to make me reach this arbitrary goal.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how they do. With the rest of them, if they can do these. All right, we got some more. We got some more news. This one actually came out. This came out a couple weeks ago. Already happened already. At least the tickets have already been sold and whatnot. So they announced another 12th anniversary concert. Actually, I'm not sure if it is 12th anniversary concert, but it's Tokyo Mushi. And so this is going to be on October 15th at the Hibiya Outdoor Park, Outdoor Amphitheater or whatever.
So people were clamoring for more Kanto concerts, Kanto events.
I got Monkey Pod. No, it's not this kind of event. I wanted a Hanashikai, not a concert.
I think you're going.
Yeah, I'm still going. Yeah, we already got tickets for it. I don't know. Like, we were like discussing, like, is it gonna be hard to win because it's actually on a Saturday, which is smart of them. But also, it's like it's Tokyo, so NMB doesn't have any fans of Tokyo, so it might be pretty easy.
Yeah, so
ended up being pretty easy. Like we
applied with
over applied and over won.
Applied with 4 people. We all basically all won, and then only paid for part of it.
Yeah, so we're good for that.
And
but hopefully it doesn't rain because this seems like it's like an outdoor like kind of amphitheater.
So it is interesting that it will be outdoors. Like if you've it's in a park, like it's an amphitheater. Almost looks like it doesn't look like a normal concert venue at all. Like the stage looks kind of old and not very fancy. But it'll be interesting. Just hope, it's typhoon season, so hope there's good weather.
Yeah, hope it's not raining.
What was this? This can seat
about 3,000
people. Yeah. That's bigger than Line Cube, or that's bigger than Grand Cube.
It's slightly smaller.
Is it smaller?
The Grand Cube is like 3,600.
Okay. But yeah, exciting stuff for that. And then this is just breaking news coming in hot.
So you wanted
They just announced another
you wanted
event.
Hanashikai.
I want Hanashikai, well, but not quite this, and not with these members
Yeah.
necessarily.
So there's gonna be a sign kai. I haven't even read through all the details, but there's gonna be a sign kai at
Says Ryo Kobetsu Sankai.
Shibuya Tsutaya. So it's a
Yeah.
music shop in Tokyo.
8th floor.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, okay, aboard Asia.
it's gonna
that
be
stuff,
the Senbatsu members.
Senbatsu only. Yeah.
And then every member only
Boo.
has like one slot. And then I haven't read through all the details, but it looks like you have to buy it online, and it's first come first serve.
Mm.
So it goes on sale tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, what's this Pass Market thing? I guess that's like the app you use to buy through it. Pass Market, and then
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna be on at 12 o'clock buying this, but yeah, I wonder if
Yeah.
it's still Tokyo, right? So, but I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we know so the concert was easy to win, so I presume a lot of people from outside of Tokyo also applied.
Yeah, and they'll probably be doing this as well.
Yeah, so then people who went to the concert will probably, it's easy to stay another day.
Yeah, so this is just about. We didn't mention this with the Tokyo concert, but actually, it's actually going to be a larger cast of members.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's Senbatsu plus friends, right? That's what we
Yeah,
said.
it's like plus so Mighty and Sakatan management pushes.
Yeah.
And then
Yumi, Yuina, Karen.
Was there one more?
Yumi, Yuina, Karen.
Sion.
20,
Yeah, I think
wasn't it?
there's one more.
Sion. I think Sion.
Oh, Sion.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Sion,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. So a total of 20 members. Which my kind of hot take with that is like, I could see this being the next single Senbatsu. If they want to go up to 20, it totally would be like these 20 members.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense.
mean,
But then that also means they brought back Yumi.
yeah, I mean,
Unearned.
it's a little controversial, right? Because it goes by rank
Right.
down to Karen, but then they stop, and then
Skip Mew and Yuzu
and like Fuwa or whatever.
and Mochan, yeah. Sure. Get
Mighty.
get Mew or get Mighty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sakatan, of course, because we got to put her in everything now. And Sion, which okay, sure, whatever. It's the novelty, the wild card push or whatever. But yeah, I guess for this like Sankai thing, I guess if I did go, I probably would go for I get Wakapon, I guess. Say my name is Arda. Right, send it as Arda. Wait.
Sure.
And then send it to Anna.
That, and then they did some events at the theater. So that I guess last week they did a few shows of watching like old concerts at the theater with the members. Like they watched the Namba I stage, the Kokoten stage.
Yeah, I went to the Kokoten one. Yeah, so Kokoten makes sense.
So you could learn all the lore for when you
Yeah,
actually go see it for
yeah,
reals.
because they're doing Kokoten again. So I presume that's why they picked Kokoten. But then like picking Nambai and Yumenike, they just needed something. So I mean it's pretty obvious they did these because the members are too busy and tired from rehearsal to do too many theater shows, but then they still wanted to sell some kind of tickets. So they just have these 5 members like, oh, let's watch old concerts. So for me, I can talk about the Kokoten one a little bit. Like it didn't sell out. There were some empty seats. I mean, which is obvious because paying 2,500 yen to just like watch old concert footage is kind of a lot, even if the members are there. So then for me, it was Chihi, Uka, Reiko, Sadharu, and Shinshin. So Sadharu and Shinshin didn't perform in this Kokoten concert last year. So unfortunately, they were kind of quiet the whole time, and like Sadharu only talked when Chihi asked her a question, basically. But then like Reiko was talking a lot with like a lot along with Uka and like telling so many behind the scenes things like she was pointing out like, oh, here I was like I messed up my costume change. I didn't zip up my jacket. So so then like every time she was on screen, everyone would laugh because you see her jacket like unzipped. So it was kind of fun. Like sometimes it's fun to occasionally have these like non-theater show things in the theater. It was
Yeah.
like this was basically like watching those wine and concert commentary streams, but in person. So
For live studio
mm,
audience.
But no live streaming.
yeah,
Yeah, no live stream.
yeah,
There's
it's fun to have
that.
them occasionally, but they just don't sell well.
Yeah. Yeah, because weren't they like doing like begging people to come, like Cansamachi Omake, or was that for some other
No,
show?
they
Like a
had they
TVN
had
show?
extra application for this, and then like
Oh,
I mean
okay.
like, but yeah, recently during like weekday theater shows, even for Team N or M or B2, like most of them have had like calling for extra applications on the day, so they're having trouble filling up the theater. So yeah, as we kind of talked about, some people are kind of getting tired of the theater shows, I guess, because especially
Mm-hmm.
because it's easy to win recently, like
Mm-hmm.
me going 4 weeks in a row.
That I guess some news. We got some ninth generation news. But I'll say it's bad news. It's not actually good news though. So auditions are underway. I think they're like already at least a couple rounds in. It seems like, based on where random Twitter people saying, "I found out I passed," or "I found out I didn't get into the next whatever." So, but yeah, they are doing the showroom bullshit again for 10 days from September 23rd. So it's already started, going until October 2nd, with over 100 members or 100 applicants. And I guess it's been confirmed that they will appear at the 12th anniversary concert on Friday, the 30th. So kind of a repeat of last year, where it's going to be a huge clusterfuck of like
Yeah.
100 people all on
Yeah,
stage.
this venue is much smaller too, so because the stage is very narrow at Grand Cube.
Hmm.
Unlike last year at Osaka Joe Hall, they had the very long stage setup too. So I don't.
Yeah,
I wonder if they'll have to break it into multiple groups.
or only half of them come.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone has to do this performance. Like, cause it will be streamed, so like some people don't want them to show up on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's that. People in the Discord are already like, taking notes about these random girls, getting way more information than anyone should really have. And then only for it to be completely thrown out the window when the actual results come out, when we actually see
Yeah.
that generation.
Yeah.
Do we think Ninth Gen? Do you think they'll debut this year, or is it going to be New Year's Day again?
I mean, this.
Because they are working kind of like a month earlier than last
Yeah.
year's schedule,
Yeah.
but
I think. I mean, there's doesn't isn't really a natural
mhm.
place to debut them because last year it was at the New Year's show. Unless
Yeah.
maybe they
Yeah.
do it at the new theater show in fall, which maybe would be in November.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, because if you look at the rest of the schedule, though, like everything is kind of uh, like empty. Like it's like again, like this Tokyo concert was just added, and October was completely empty, aside from like the first weekend and last weekend for Hanashikai. And then they had November is completely empty, aside from the first weekend and the last weekend. So I was thinking, I guess there's gonna be some announcement or whatever at the 12th anniversary, like. I don't know. I guess it'll be two. I don't want to say there's going to be a graduation announcement. They're going to do a graduation concert in November, December, like Ota Yuri, but I don't know.
It's too late in the year for a tour. Generally,
Mm.
people don't go on tour this late.
Yeah. Plus, they have like stuff like in December, right? You have like 24-hour one and 24-hour shows. So
And they've been honestly,
people probably want them to show up at that maybe, but that seems too early. Also, it's supposed to be the seventh gen's year, I guess. So
and
did we just like stealing spotlight from that?
And honestly, like
for like 1 hour.
And honestly, like it felt like the rehearsal for 12th anniversary started so soon after Nambazaar, because basically August was free, but then Senbatsu was doing all the summer festivals, so it felt like constant concerts and lives. So it feels like we need a break. Or the members need a break.
Well, that's what the 3 months between Non-Bazaar and Non-Battle were. They had like a 3-month break, aside for Showroom or Showman. But okay, and then next we got some wine-in shows that happened. You can check these out. We'll just go over them briefly. So, Sakamoto Risa presents. Fukuno Ami presents. There was like some weird show where some members had like old shit that they were gonna like give away or throw away or whatever. They had like a wagon that said like Gomi or whatever, and then like it was like being dragged off screen like by a rope. It was really dumb.
They had to play Marie Kondo.
Yeah, and get rid of stuff that didn't bring him joy. And like so, like Misaki was on there, and I guess the stuff that was given to her was given away was like her mom actually picked this stuff out without Misaki knowing. So she was like, "Oh wait, I remember this. Wait, why is this getting thrown out?" Like she had like some random like blanket that she got in America or something. So getting rid of all the American crap. Yeah, and then some eating show. I didn't watch that. And then Sports Kingdom is still happening. Is it over yet?
No, I think
No.
it's going. It's gonna have like at least 8 episodes or something.
Okay.
Best wine and show.
And then there was also like they brought back the Kato Detective show as well.
Like, is it regular now?
I'm not sure if it's regular, but they revived it briefly for a show. But yeah, you can check those out if you have a wine subscription. I saw like the first Risa Presents, and then a little clip from the last Risa Presents show.
That's the one with Karen.
Those were fun. Yeah, those ones with Karen and Waka Poem. Yeah, that's why I did it.
And then Sakura.
Yeah. Tokyo Game Show, that was last weekend, and actually NMB had a presence there. So Wakapo and Fua, Mochan, and Ayapyeon were all there on they did a couple of stage show things there. So I guess actually there's a lot of Yoshimoto people involved in various stage shows or whatever. But yeah, they had 3 sessions with Wakapo was on all 3 of them, and then Fua was in the first one, and then Ayapyeon was in the other 2. And they played Apex for a half hour or whatever, and they were all really bad at it. It was really boring.
I mean, they use controllers though, then we can blame them either.
Yeah. It was the first time playing it. I think a lot of them, it was the first time playing. Yeah. And then Mochan was there.
Wakapo was good, right? She at least was teaching the comedian guy who didn't know anything.
Well, she taught on the Mobame that she practiced playing it for a day, I think, a night for a night. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Good job.
Oh yeah, because I think the comedian guy, he's the captain of Yoshimoto Zaka 46.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was boring because Apex, and that's just overdone. And I don't play that game. It's no Fortnite. That game I got really into for a weekend because they had all the Dragon Ball Z crap where you could find a capsule and you get a Kamehameha and you basically can one shot anyone. But yeah, and then Mochan and Ayapyeon, they were on some service called Finger or whatever, which is a YouTube channel, and they played a game called Pictonator, and it's basically kind of Pictionary, get someone that was given a prompt, they had to draw it, and then the other person had to guess what they drew. That was fun to watch. That was more interesting than
because
Apex. Yeah.
Finger is the gaming streaming service where the fans can participate. So the fans commented and then came up with the word, and then also guess, the other fans would guess what it is.
Yeah, kind of like Jackboxy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, And then I think they announced that NMB was coming to this only 2 or 3 days beforehand.
Yeah, it was really short
But
notice.
then a number of fans still went, and then you could actually take photos at least at the Apex booth. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of nice photos on Twitter.
All right, yeah, because they were at the TikTok booth. That's where those
Oh
shows
yeah, it was
were.
also
Because TikTok gaming.
it was a tie up with TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't go though because Tokyo Game Show is a clusterfuck to go to. Dude, this is like the first year they've opened it up since 2019.
Normally, like, easy to get tickets. Like,
Yeah, you can buy same day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like no cap, it seems. But like it's like the Thursday, Friday is usually like the like media business day or whatever, so it's less crowded and more manageable to actually go see stuff. But then Saturday, Sunday is like the public days.
It's like comic. It's
And it's just-
Comic
it's-
Cat.
Yeah, it's like Comic Cat. It's insane. Probably not as big as Comic Cat, but still, like, yeah, I've gone twice and I don't enjoy it. It's good. It's cool to like walk around and whatever. It's at Makahari Messe, so walk around, see the booths, whatever. There's cosplayers. I think there was no cosplay like corner or whatever this year because of COVID, I guess. But then you buy a lot of merch or whatever.
This is cool. Like, still doing gaming tie-ups, and then it's like
Yeah.
iPhone's first outside work, and I guess also Mochan
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Fuwa.
Mochan and Fuwa, I think, as well.
Mm.
That's good for them. So there's that. And yeah, let's see. Before we go, do you want to do any predictions for 12th anniversary? Any like announcements we think or surprises? For at least for the first shows or whatever. We can't talk about the Saturday one, of course.
No, I mean, the obvious thing is promotions, but it's not really. All the 7th gens got promoted, and then
Yeah.
Sakatan and Sion. And then
Yeah.
at this point, 8th gens, there's only a few that maybe could get promoted.
Yeah, and it doesn't really.
I don't know.
Then to just be promoted B2 and doesn't really add anything.
I don't know. Like with the numbers, no one has graduated since then. But then like N and M are still a little bit low.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then yeah, as you said, with the 7th gens, they kept them all in B2. So
Yeah, I mean, you have 8th gen coming, so
right.
I think it makes more sense to promote the rest of them, yeah, after 8th gen arrives, or 9th gen arrives, but
yeah, it seems too.
at that point, they might reshuffle what
Yeah, I
B2 or
think
whatever
it's
that
not a
is.
good time to promote. So that's what makes me
Yeah,
go against it. But then like someone like Makochi, like she got. Oh, did we talk about?
we didn't have her in the news, but yeah, she got like
Oh,
some
yeah.
clothing, Transistor.
Yeah,
or
so she
whatever
has a
it's called.
collaboration with handball
Sports brand.
athletic
Handball
wear,
maker.
because she played handball, and then like she started tweeting about it, and then I guess the CEO of this handball athletic wear company noticed, and then like did a collab with her. So it's pretty cool. Good for her. Like there's some t-shirts and shorts, and then like sweatbands. The designs are kind of nice.
You can buy them at the NMB shop,
Or online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Makochi, if there are promotions, it would probably be Makochi, maybe Yukino. I don't know. It's hard to say with Yukino because she's like the top 8th gen in B2 in terms of position now, but then she doesn't have outside work. Like Ayapyeon has outside work, and then now she's actually second in B2. It's the IOU. Oh.
hmm
Yeah, I think it's too soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Because as we said, like concerts also doesn't seem like good timing.
Yeah, because it's like so many concerts too. Like, when would you be doing the announcements, right? Like, would it be all on Friday or would it be the first day? I mean, I guess like Ray kind of saying, "Oh yeah, you should definitely come to the Tuesday show because I'll be singing a lot of songs." Like, also that's the day I'm going to announce graduation. But I don't think that'd probably kill the mood for the whole rest of the. Also, like, she's supposed to be like the quote unquote, like ace or whatever
Yeah,
now
I mean,
of the group. So
I think she can. She still seems like she's still gonna try. Like she hasn't given up
yeah,
from all the interviews
she
I've
was
been
just
reading.
given the model gig
Yeah,
or Skawai.
that too.
I think Nagisa or Koji.
I mean, Nagisa.
Could do grad.
Nagisa's just had her Seitan-sai, and her speech didn't sound like she was gonna graduate soon.
Well, I remember that. I mean, Anshu's was also like that
too. Anshu is a special case.
And like Kojima, well, I feel like she's like she probably feels like she needs to stick around until like it feels like NMB's back in like good shape or
Yeah,
whatever.
and then like personally, she has huge momentum right now.
Yeah, definitely. Like especially like the girl fans
Like,
or whatever. She's like basically reclaimed.
I mean, she can definitely be center of her own accord next single. So
yeah, and not the fans' accord.
Hey,
she doesn't need the fans. Like those are like the two like big ones that wouldn't probably happen, but that could happen rather.
I mean, there were no announcements at 11th anniversary last year, right?
They announced that the single was happening, and that was it.
Oh wait,
the Koito Ai, but they didn't say anything about it other than 26 single announced.
Yeah. Now,
but that was it. It was like a non-announcement.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like literally the one, and that was like barely announcement. I mean, they could do that again and make you upset, yes. But
no, keep Chihi's reign as long as possible.
It'd be that, or at least I think they need to do like an album. We're overdue for an album now. It's like 5 years coming on 6 years now since.
The special thing about the album is only the 2 shots, but
2 shots, which it seems like we're kind of going into the real life.
But I mean, things are changing, right? So they could just do 2 shots as part of a single. Who knows?
Yeah, well, they did this before, but those were the Namashiki. So these ones will be like non-random. And in the last album, they did 2 shots, and they also did like 1 album counts as 2 tickets for regular handshake.
Yeah.
Because I remember getting that where I didn't get any Sayaka 2 shots, but I got the regular handshake 2 tickets, which I mean is rare enough, but still it's like, yeah. I mean, yeah. How about you, Arda? Any ideas?
Well, I do hope that they gonna announce new unit now that there is no unit in NMB right now. Maybe those spoking units can be a real unit. Those 4.
Yeah. The Sports King?
Yeah.
Spoking.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's an idea.
But what concept would they have? Sports.
We're sporty.
I mean, I would be happy.
Danceable but good.
Hey.
Is that?
Yeah, now that danceable kinda dead right now.
Yeah. Even the YouTube channel is dead.
Yeah.
They split off and done their own things. Like actually, it was like Kojima did like her own behind the scenes thing. Uka did her own behind the scenes thing for the TEPPEN song.
Chihi said she would start YouTube this year, but she's been too busy. But I am, I don't know. This would be a really good time for her to have one. So.
Yeah, and also I hope that someone gonna announce a photo book. Usually NMB got 2 photo book every year, so yeah.
But do you think that would happen at the concert?
Well, they announced a Dome magazine.
Well, they announced Quintet books on concert last time.
Well, who would get the photo book?
I don't know, Miyu
had one this year.
Miyu, yeah, but that seems a little early. But also, she's 26, 25 right now. So, but they announced it at the Undergirls concert. She passes her a golden.
Oh, it didn't get a solo gravure cover, but it got a photo book. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really any kind of thing. Yeah, nothing really super. Yeah, new song, maybe new unit, maybe new many new promotions, many new graduation. Yeah. I think because it's so many concerts, it's so spread out, so thin. That it's not gonna be really hard. But yeah, okay. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. You guys want to do? Jeff, do you want to do an NMB 20 questions song? You think of a song, we try to guess it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, you got it. You think of one.
Yeah.
And we only ask yes or no questions.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Ari, you can ask first.
Me?
Yeah.
Is it Sayaka Center?
No.
Is it? Is it Chihi Center?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
the
make
question,
it.
but hey,
It's less. It's more fun if it's not so obvious like that.
Okay. Is the Senbatsu performance consist less than 10?
No.
Oh shit.
So you were thinking of Must Be Now?
No, I thinking of some Tepotai song.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Did this song come out before 2018?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a theme song?
Hold on. I think I need to look this up. I don't know. That might give you a hint. Like, I know the song, but I don't know the original like context.
I think at least tells us it's not an A side, I guess, or it's not a.
So the question was, is it a team song? And the answer is no.
Is Chihi in it?
Yes. I actually didn't know this. I had to look it up right now.
We're at 6 right now.
Okay, who's keeping track?
6 questions. I'm keeping track, yeah. We have 6 questions.
Was Mikana on it?
No.
This is before
Yes.
2018, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is Mocha in this?
No.
Was Yumin on this?
Yes.
Jesus. Is this part of Kokoten?
No. 9 questions?
10 questions now.
The theater shows might be a good thing to think about.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was thinking, is it a theater song or
Yeah.
it's after 2018?
No,
Not Sayaka
before
Center.
2018.
Was it
Before 2018.
released on the single?
Yeah, it's part of a single.
Okay. Before 2018. Is it after 2016?
No.
Okay.
Like, digging pretty deep here.
Shit.
Is it Milky Center?
No. Yeah, maybe you two aren't a good one for this song. Aren't good for this song.
Shit. Well, it's not a team song. That makes it harder. It's not Sayaka, not Milky. Before 2016.
Back then, there weren't team songs.
Well, they just gave it away
Yeah,
now.
but with no
guess.
Sayaka and Milky Centers.
Yeah, that makes it. No Milky Sayaka. Wait, is this Wait, does Teputai count as a
No,
team, or is it?
I would say no.
Okay. Is it a Teputai
No.
song? Okay. 14 now. We're at 14 questions.
Was it perform at a set list?
Like what kind? Like a concert or a theater show?
Theater show, yeah. Theater show.
Yes.
Theater show set list.
Yes.
Shit. Do they play instruments in this song, or fake instruments?
No.
rather?
Oh,
Okay.
you're thinking of what's it called?
I don't know Yoake.
I don't know Yoake. I mean, technically that's a AKB song, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shit. We have 4 questions left. Damn.
I don't know. Was it in N Pride?
No.
That's before. That's after 2018.
Well, but the original song,
maybe.
like release could be before.
Uh,
I mean, remember that. So like Chihi and Yumin are in it, but then they may not be performing it in the current set list, or the set list I'm talking about.
Goddamn, I have no idea.
Should I give you a hint? Like
Okay.
one of the think of the theater shows I went to recently.
But is it an NMB song, right? Still an NMB song, right?
It is, yes. Recently, as in today.
Wait, I might. Wait, no, I don't. No, that's not it. I was thinking something else.
I wonder if anyone listening got it.
Okay.
You wanna? Yeah, you go ahead.
When they released the song, was Chihi still in Kenkyusei?
Yes. Hold on. It's so. I think this is difficult because I think she was promoted technically before that, but then. Yeah, this is a weird one. So when it came out, she was no longer Kenkyusei.
Yeah, I think I know the title now.
Okay.
You can guess it then.
Ishukan Zenbu ga Getsuyo Binara I no ni.
Yes.
Ah, shit.
The Monday song.
That's what
That's what I was
typical.
thinking of. Oh, okay. Damn, we got that 19.
Oh, really? Well, plus my hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Damn, it was like it took
that's really.
That's like a deep
Yeah,
cut. We're like,
that's really
Because
good.
you guys don't watch B2.
I do, but like I don't think
I
about
do,
that
but
song.
I don't memorize the set list.
Yeah, I mean, I watch B2 too much.
I mean, I like that song. It's just I couldn't like. I was trying to think of like. I think I was trying to meta play it too much. I was trying to think is a Jeff song or not.
Well, man, you were thinking Chihi, but
'Cause we were going too deep with the
but
cheeky questions.
I was
and then
thinking today Yayoi. So
Cause also, isn't it like a 5th? No, it's not 5th gen. I think that. Yeah, it was a Kinkyusei song or whatever.
I think originally it was, but then like some members got promoted, and then like D1 members are in it, and technically they were not Kenkyusei.
I see. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, that was a good, long, thrilling game of 20 questions.
Almost got us to 2 hours.
Yeah, that's we had to stretch. Get our contracted 22-hour minimum or whatever. It'll still be probably shorter than 2 hours. But yeah, okay, that's kind of it for the show then. If you have any questions or comments about the show, you can let us know in the comment section. You can also email us at nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our names are listed in the description. Subscribe to the show, tell a friend, all that good stuff. And yeah, join the Discord. You find out some more information from a lot of fans there. And until next time, I don't know when we'll be next. We'll be doing another podcast. Might be right after 12th anniversary, like a week later, or we'll be after the Saturday show. What do you think? Or after the Tokyo show?
For Tokyo, probably be good.
Yeah, after Tokyo.
Maybe after you.
Could have a live.
Yeah, I got some
in person recording.
Yeah, probably no in person thing or whatever.
While chewing on pizza.
No. Yeah. And then so we'll see. So sometime in October we'll be doing another show. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you again on another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party. Peace.